Hey, everybody. I'm going to start this 20 seconds early. Look at me go. Oh, game is in the house. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad that you popped in here. If you haven't already popped in here, well, get popped in here. Where are you doing? Where you being at? Why are you being vacant? Why are you not here? Shh, come on, let's go. Don't forget to hit the little monkey down in the lower right-hand corner. Subscribe, follow along. Because, well, um, I begged you, I asked you, I want you to be here. Well, let's go with the truth. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I'm just gonna make sure I got everything set up. Yes. So many things going on, and it's just kind of crazy, 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 crazy. You ever had a crazy day? I have crazy days all the time. It's all that seems to have. All I seem to have happen. I can learn to talk too. And we are. All right, let's see here, folks. Okie dokie. Okay, yep, I don't need that anymore. That can go away. And see, this is a problem with too many windows being popped open. I don't know which way's up. Okay, there we go. I know eventually we're going to need this bad boy. I got something going on for that. I'm wondering, I've been brooding on this thing, where this goes. I've been sleeping on it, actually. I really don't know where it goes, but I want to know where it goes. So I'm going to hope that it's this place over here. I don't know for sure, but my gut tells me that it goes to the train somehow. And so I'm going to dump it in there and see if, there's an aligned cell point somewhere around the way. I downloaded a new mod for in here that was, that's hopefully going to help us. This is one of them. My go backwards and go forwards are one, which also gives me access to four-wheel drive. Can I dump this in here? No, I don't. Oh, no, there we go. I don't believe it gets sold, but I can put it in there. That means I can put it on a train and take it someplace. I'll need another episode where I do train days. Alright, let's see here. Is there more lime to be gotten? Make sure this thing keeps functioning. Alright, so that's got, okay, we are... What in God's green earth happened back here last time? Holy cow. Oh yeah. The truck. Is that thing owned or leased? That thing's leased. No, I don't. I just want to reset it. That's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and get that thing back up to where it can at least be used. How's that? Okay, reset it. Don't know where that's at. Hope it's at the shop. It says it's at the shop. Let's go with the fact that it's at the shop. Well, we're down here. Let's take this thing. Not quite full, but we're going to go with close enough. We're going to put this thing, put it in four-wheel drive. Not four. Unlock the differentials. Run this thing like the beast it should be. And then we can eventually test out the wheel loaders and see how they do. Hey, yep, this is going well already. Bumpy ride. Anyway. So yeah, so we got access to differential lock and four-wheel drive. I'm hoping that's going to help us out a lot. Also got an excavator that I'm hoping stick down in the coal pit so that it's a little easier to get that stuff out of there. I even mapped out my whole joystick to make use of it. And so I'm hopeful, I don't know if it's true, but I'm hopeful that it's going to be real easy. Everything's mapped to the joystick. It should work well. I don't know if it's going to work fantastically, but I'm going to go with well. I'm not going to make up this hill at this rate. Good gravy. I can bring that water trail over there and start sifting through and finding that gold. It's gold! What's that from? I don't remember. And now we're cruising 23 miles an hour. This thing's raging and on fire. Oh, just got an email. I'm live. Hot dog. And that bad boy is in the way. Excuse me, sir. I love you, but... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even empty the thing? Holy gravy. Hayden, how you doing? Ton more dirt to go through that machine. Put that bad boy up there. Holy cow. Yeah? There's a link if you go to, I don't know where you're at with mods, but, let me shut that thing off. There is a link in the, in my mods channel under dedicated server. One, if you've downloaded the mods previously, that, there's a new one that says add mods that you can just get the additional mods. And then if you download nothing, you can go to the other link, which has everything. I believe it's just labeled like mods. Oh, that really was bad. I wish the animation went down farther. It's a little lacking. Okay, so if you've downloaded the all one already, all you have to do is hit the additional one. It's got probably a dozen mods in it, but there's only one that's got any actual size to it. The others are all tiny. You know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 kilobytes. Nothing special. So you will need that as well. The brakes, or hit the tree. Hit the other tree, well. Oh no, this is Ford. This is really... Oh! 100,000 liters of water and I can't keep going. This thing's got power. It's pulling that water up the hill like that. Great. We're gonna get hit. We're gonna get clipped. Oh, how did I miss? Let's go feed that gold sifter. Slow down, sweetheart. Or I roll the dead gum thing. Now, where's the water? Does water go here? Water goes here. Well, water should go here. A blizzard? And how did you become pink? And with the capital H and capital P. Amazing, if you ask me. Alright, we'll let that drain out there. Lumiere. Where's the... Oh, there's the main monitor for this thing. Fallen trees are not good. So there's 9% of capacity. And water, well, we've got a lot more need for water. Ah, okay, gotcha. Let's go get this thing filled back up. I'm not sure if that water is equal to or greater than the need for the soil, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it's balanced. This thing's so cool. 4 axles, all wheel steer. It's slower from this side. Hit the brakes! Wait a minute, it didn't empty all the way? What? Oh, for love of Pete. Let's fill it all the way back up again. The snow was so bad, it was almost up to my knees. Dang, that is a good bit of snow. This thing's sliding down the hill. That's a good sign. Yeah, that makes me feel good. I don't know where it's gonna end up, but if I get out, does it stop sliding? Nope, keeps sliding. Okay, well that's nice. Yeah, if we go off that edge, that's kind of a problem. Would not be good for our health. Did it stop sliding? Oh, sweet. I can't get back in. Hello, there we go. I didn't realize there was a readout up there. That's so cool. I love the readouts on the actual tanks. How's Cap? Cap's good. I get the universal passenger script. Oh, there's a rear camera? That is sweet. Look at this. Indoor camera. I can't move it. That's my rear view camera. That's nice. Well, can't win some, you lose some, and everybody's happy. Come on, fill up already. I'm still sliding. Surely I gotta slide out of the trigger. Can I drive it from the rear view camera? I can hit things just as well. Mommy, it won't stop! Can't stop. Thank God for the tree. If that tree wasn't there, we'd be dead. I like that rear camera. That's kind of neat. Hey Gabe, how you doing? I like the Wii better, but you know, okay, fine. It's kind of a weird angle. I wonder what the readout is for on the back. It didn't work until it worked. Okay. Well, it's got to be on to empty, huh? Well, now I've lost the trigger. Really? Now if I get out, does it continue to empty? Yeah, it goes. You shut the thing off, that pump shuts down. It's just me at the present time. Lonely old me. I feel so bad for myself. Not really. I like playing with other people, but I'm not going to die if I don't have other people with me. You know what I mean? That's tailings, right? 17,000. Not worth stopping for at the moment. When I join you, would you like me to run a wheel loader? Because I'm normally very... That's fine. You want to run a wheel loader? Go right ahead. I'll be streaming for at least another minute and a half. Open, open. Thank you. Yeah, downloaded the mod for this Volvo, and come to find out that the bucket it wasn't cooperating with the excavator. They wouldn't connect. Sitting there messing around. Come to find out, the bucket was set for front loader status, or front loader attachment, and the excavator was on skid steer or something like that. So they're never going to attach. So I have to go and fix that mod. Otherwise, you aren't going to attach nothing. You ain't going to be... Whoa, hello. A little faster, Skippy. It ain't going to work. All right. Locking the differentials. Snow's good for your health. It keeps you vibrant. Something like that. Hey, I want that bit on the ground right there. I won't take no for an answer. There we go, I got it. Let it snow, let it, no, that's, let it go. Never mind, sorry, that's not let it snow. To get that dugout from behind me. Just open up a little bit wider. Don't I? Well, it's okay. I just hate walking in the snow. Almost. I hate people walking in the snow too. I much prefer that I drive them someplace and they pay me. Yeah. Download the mods and you're set. Got them on my Discord channel under the dedicated server tab page thing, whatever. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, sweetie. Oh, you're grinding, but you're not going anywhere. There we go. The name is LTM's Rolling Thunder Farms or something like that. Password's what the heck. What the heck? WHATTHEHECK. What the heck? Oh man, there's just not enough room. One way or another, there's not enough room. Do I? Yeah, definitely international. It's always the one I use. That's my go-to. Is there a parrot in here? Can't really see what the heck I'm doing. I should have my flashers on, shouldn't I? There we go. That's more the gooder. Punching a hole in this thing now, right? Yeah, let's go with that. I want to check something. Well, it's good frames, right? 40s and 50s. Wish it were 110s, 120s, but you know, it's terrible. All right, sweetie. Can you give me a little space here? You're missing 3 lives. I'm going to download it. Really? 3? That's weird. I wonder what 3 they could be. Oh, anyway, so I know it has nothing to do with Farm Simulator, well, with Mining Simulator, but I was at the World Dairy Expo, got a bunch of literature. Things like stuff on triticale, or triticale, or trita, which I didn't realize was used for a high protein silage product. You harvest it like a whole crop. Got some stuff on some wheel loaders. What else do I have over here? Oh yeah, there's these new biodigesters that are being put in on farms and they're digesting all kinds of different organic waste into each site has a 600 kilowatt unit running on biogas. A 600 kilowatt CHP. What the heck CHP is? Why am I driving this whole thing backwards? You know what? I'm just gonna drive it backwards the whole way. Doop doop doo 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 doo. I'll read and drive. Details. Digestive liquids don't run into the wall. Doesn't actually say that, but you know, it does say don't. Digestive liquids run to lagoons and is then distributed with a 3-mile radius of their operation via hose. So they're basically pumping it out for fertilizer, which I thought was, you know, okay, that's great. Solid byproducts from the digester. No, up the hill, please. Right over the mound. There we go. Yes, but no spaces. No spaces. Just what the heck? Using the farm to provide clean, comfortable bedding for dairy cows. Now, I actually held some of this crap the other day, figuratively and literally. They had this bag, this Supplicant bag, and what they do is they separate the slurry, right, or the manure, or whatever you want to call it, and basically what you end up with is the, you know, digestate, the liquid fertilizer portion, and which gets fertilized onto the fields, and then you end up with this dry matter waste, which kind of looks like really, really finely ground mulch, but it's basically everything the cow didn't digest. And they use it for bedding. It's been sanitized. It's totally cool. It's like, okay, interesting. Soft. I guess, you know, soft bowel movement, soft, you know, byproduct. I don't know. We're going with that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I gotta move the water tanker now. Alright, so I'm gonna park here real quick. Hop out the bus. This thing's not empty. It's shut down. Why did it shut down? I have that problem when these things just shut down at random. Alright, so 71,000 liters. What all are we getting out of this? We're getting, oh yeah, that's right, tailings. Water's coming out of the water's at 36. 36, is that not? Why is that not unloading? Okay, you're gonna make me sit here in you, aren't you? It's like losing the oh, I bet this thing's moving. It is. And it's losing the trigger. Nope, that didn't work. I thought I'd cheat and do that. Wrong! Get in. Get in. This thing's being annoying. It's sliding, and then it slides up the dadgum trigger. Come on, sweetie. Work with me here. I still love the steering. Can I change the steering modes? Stop. Toggle steering. Oh, I can. Okay, left control Y. Alright, now just front wheel steer, left control Y. Oh. That's weird. What steering mode is that? Grab steer left. That's kind of weird looking. It's semi-crab steer. Whee! Okay, that's bad. That's not good. That's really bad. Control Y again. That's perhaps to your right, which is essentially... That's one way to get across a farm, isn't it? That's really awkward. Control Y again. That's really deadgum awkward. The parking brake on. And we'll let that thing go. That's got 11,000 lime in it. Lime's empty. Cement's need to be moved out. Wheel loaders. Oh, our pretty pickup truck. This is still my absolute favorite thing on the map. Which is really kind of ridiculous, but it is. Well, I shut it down. Brilliant. Why don't I hear that thing anymore? That's strange. I don't hear the actual machines. There we go. So water's at 42%, dirt's closing on 100%, which won't be good for us. Well, bad for us. Gold. 433 liters, 10%. So, 4,000 liters? That's not getting us very far anytime soon, is it? At the current price of gold. Anyway. Oh yeah. And then I've got, what else did I have here? What's this? Oh, that's that one. Yeah, triticale, which is superior forage. It's a weird looking plant. It almost looks like a weed. And there's so many different variants of it. I'll have to talk about that, actually do that kind of forage someday. Not today. Today is not about forage. Today is about the gold. We'll bump time up just a little bit. Because we need gold, because we need the cash, man. We need money. Right now we ain't got none, honey. We got almost 2 hours of this stupid thing. That's insane. Open, open, open. Yeah, there we go. Driving like I stole it. Grand Theft Auto. Mining Edition. That's right, folks. Today on Grand Theft Auto, we are stealing mining equipment. Let's get that thing filled up. Let's see if we can't get some actual access space here. Board, please. Board, please. Actually took a load of limestone rocks, speaking of mining, to, or slabs, I should say, for my friend today. He's a landscaper, and he had one of his guys not show up, and well, and then he was down a driver and short getting a truck to the job site, and so he asked me to come and help him out. So I drove the old top kick. Haven't driven one of those since I was a Schwann's man. Drove that top kick over, and Allison transmission, and it's not healthy, but it does the job. Got these giant slabs from one place to the other, and all was good. I'm not dumping that back into the truck, am I? No, I'm good. But one of the brake calipers is stuck on the back end of the truck. And so it was smoking when I got there. He's like, did you leave the parking brake on? I was like, nope. That wasn't me today. Somebody else, but not me. So, no. Something for him to work on. It had been retired because it didn't run. Well, now it runs again, but not the suavest. It got me to where I was going, but yeah, been a long time. It was back in 2000, 2001 when I drove top kicks. I don't know what they would be listed as right now. 7500s? 8500s? Sizable trucks. You know, designed for carrying quite a bit of weight. Somebody needs to come down here and smooth this ground out. This is just ridiculous. How do they expect us to work in conditions like this? It's not like we're in a mine. Maybe one more? Oh, hey, hello. Starting to get this worked out just a little bit. This is all the way down. Oh, there we go. Trying to skim the top layer and just kind of widen it out to that inner loop there. That I would like to do is I'd like to get it back to this edge. Have this semicircle worth of space open for turning around in here. That would be handy. Might get that other truck filled up and get it in here. Moving out. Beep beep. Excuse me, guys. Almost like I know what I'm doing backing up. I don't. I'm just backing up at random. Whoa, hey, there we go. As you can tell. Park that there. Get the other one up here. Things, I don't think those rear ends are depicted nearly as big as they should be. The rear ends of these things are huge. Absolutely enormous. And I to this point, I can't explain why one of these buckets is dirty and the other one is not. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, this machine does not look like it's being used, and that one does. And I have no idea why. Oh, and as far as getting this semicircle cleared out, I don't have to have it cleared out totally the ground, but that's why I leave the bucket kind of up just a little bit. But I like it just so that when you back into it with the tractor, or the wheel loader as it is, it isn't a problem. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But no, had a good time at the Dairy Expo. That's one of those things where I always learn something new. This year I learned about vertical farming and the use of grass that you can produce year-round for your forage mix, your TMR if you will. And they were producing, I think, as much as for 700, as much as what 700 acres of land would produce in these giant towers inside this barn. It's really kind of cool. Like lay out the seed and then water it, and it goes to these grow tables, and then it gets flipped out, kind of like a weird green grass wobble. Not sure exactly what to call it. It's getting there. Getting that kind of shaped the way I want it, giving us some room here. Room is good, space is nice. Working environment complete. Alright, let's take out this edge here. Overhead view. Bird's eye. Still not full. Alright then. Good deal. Okay. I think that's it. Just gonna kinda drive over here real quick. Squish it out somewhat. But I'd say that's really, really nice now. Whoa, no, in the trailer, not on the ground. Dadgummit. Clean up your mess. Yeah, let's take a look at this here. Oh yeah, oh that's so much better. Eventually get it work back to there, but for now, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be gold. Ah, get it? All right. Anyway, sorry. Probably turn this thing right around, almost in here. Try and snap an axle off if I'm really good. I did bump up time. It's running 5 times speed, so what is that growing out of the side of the mountain there? Weeds? It's so terrible. Climb, baby, climb. Belch that black smoke. That thing has moved. Oh my God! Go away! It's moving into me. We're skipping the entrance. We're going right in. By the way, thanks for all you lurkers out there who are hiding in the background. Appreciate you. Glad you're here. I just want to drive that low loader around. Just drive it around. Take it for a ride. Drive it here. Drive it there. Nobody comes to this plant here and steals our gold. That would be bad. Whoops, whoop par. Oh, my back. Alright, there's that load. We're going to protect our gold here because I almost drove over it a minute ago. reminds me, I haven't been down the river in forever. I wonder how that's doing. Probably gonna have to go just check on it just to find out. See if I need to run the semi down there or something. Climb, baby, climb. Oh, I forgot to move the water truck. Golly. Come on, sweetie. You can do it. Oh, oh, oh. Grinding, grinding, grinding. Got past. This is Farm Sim, Ben. I just got done talking a whole bunch of Farm Sim stuff. Well, actually, real farming stuff. You missed it. I was talking about triticale for forage harvesting and what else was that? Oh, vertical farming for producing grass for TMR, year-round fresh grass, and what else was I talking about in there? I got a whole bunch of stuff over here I got to read, all farming related, that I picked up at the Dairy Expo. Pretty cool stuff. Excuse me, every year I go there, I find something new, learn something new. Gold is at 15%, even at 5 times speed. My golly. Tailings are at 37,000. Oh, dirt's full. Even at 5 times speed, dirt is full. Biscuits. They are, aren't they? Always something, you know, always learning something new. Where's the water tanker? There it is. Shoot, it didn't even get filled before. Why is it? Oh, did I set the parking brake? It's, well, at the moment I'm gold mining, because digging through the soil, at the present time. There's coal to be mined, there's, limestone, granite, I think it's granite, might be gravel, I don't know. And then they get separated in things and processed in different areas, and it's really a clever idea. Somebody was able to take Farm Sim, and I can do grapes as well, and get into the whole wine industry here as well, because I got the mods that go with that as well. But and this map's designed for it, but just focusing on the mining, because it's something new, something different, freshens it up, especially you play Farm Sim for a year, and I still enjoy it, right? I still play on a dedicated server with Daniel SimStation, and I also, do, things on here with it, the old farms as well, and so I like it. But this is a great change of pace. I can dive into farming in the middle of this particular map and do different farming, do grapes. There's a bunch of different equipment for grapes there, so that's cool. You know, so it's got its charms. How's that? Let's go with that. Thank God for that tree, otherwise I'd roll right down that dead gum hill. Well, there's no roof there anymore. Going forward, going forward, going forward, going forward. Hitting the brakes, going forward, doing something. I'm not doing anything. I'm standing on the brakes. Standing on them. I don't have any brakes anymore. I have burnt them up. Thank you. Oh, you did? When did you send those? Just recently? I haven't gotten... Discord hasn't told me anything, but Discord on my phone is so weird. Yeah, my Discord doesn't even know I've gotten them from you yet. Discord on my computer says I've gotten 2 messages from you, which is really jacked up. What in God's green earth are you do? I hope your machining skills are better than your welding skills, because at first glance I'm going, oh my God! Did a bird crap on that? Let's see if I have putting the park brake on doesn't seem to help. We're welding on, what is this, the Dodge frame? Or is this one of your truck frames? Can't tell. Actually, your welding's not that bad. Looks like you're a little hot. That looks funny. That's apparently stick welding, judging by the clamp on the ground. But it doesn't, it almost looks like, it just looks like you're too, without being there, it looks like you're too hot, Ben. I mean, I'd need to see it firsthand to see what's going on. And I'd like to be able to say, hey, tell me, 60, 13, 130 amps. That doesn't sound, how big's the rod? It just looks funny. The way it's kind of droopy, goopy. It's not, I don't know what, I don't even know what I'm looking for to call it. See, like the second one where you're clamped, you get the picture where it's clamped, and you've got the weld on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side of the picture, you get another weld, not nearly as shiny. In the 1/8-inch rod, okay. 130 amps. Show me. Oh, you're running an AC. I've never run AC before. Maybe that's why it looks funky. But the weld on the right looks more, kind of more better. It's not dug into the metal on the top side like it should. You can see a couple times where it kind of bumps up, and then you got those gaps where the puddle didn't carry right, and it almost looks like your puddle on the shiny weld on picture number 2 is I don't know, too hot, and it's just kind of sliding. Maybe you should try duct tape. Welcome to Welding Tips with Lord Thunder Monkey. Because you're obviously welding on a frame, and I can't really tell where we're at in the grand scheme of things, but this frame of one of your vehicles looks like you're trying to patch back together after it receives some pretty nasty damage. That second picture, there's a bit of a problem. I think I could fit almost half my fist through those holes. You might want to beef that up. It ought to hold. I'll just grind it, make it look pretty. Grind it, throw some, it should hold. I mean, as far as penetration and everything, the only, it should hold. It's kind of like, oh, how to put it in terms that maybe would make sense to a lot of different people without having any types of welding background at all. Let's try to relate it to farming too. So this weld looks like, superficially, the outside is good. It's kind of like having a good seed bed. It looks good on the ground, looks good, but it's what's underneath that counts, right? And if you didn't subsoil it right, in this case, have proper penetration all the way across the same area, it's not going to be consistent. You know what I mean, Ben? Is this making sense? Right? You can have it look superficially the same on the top, but if you didn't have the same penetration consistently all the way across, you can have certain areas that are weak, or if you're farming, if you didn't subsoil, you can have certain areas that are, not going to grow as well. Cinema ethics, it will look better. Okay, old truck frame. What do you get the old truck frame for? Where are we here? What are we doing here? Not moving along very fast, are you? Can I empty this? I think, no, I can't. Oh, that was fun. All right, well, what was I was thinking of something. I got the water in. You should be good for a while. Shouldn't have to mess with you. Okay, so let's go get it. Day 24. Let's go. I got time. I'm gonna go get my baby. We're gonna see if we can't run this thing. See how this thing doesn't work. Not the low loader. The low loader I know works great, but I'm gonna go get that excavator. When I weld, I'm more of a grinder than a welder. When I weld, my welds are all about grinding it off later. Hey, thank you for opening. Oh, not swinging wide enough. I can't. I want to read that message and I can't because I take my eyes off the driving. It's gonna be bad. Project of mine, clipping an independent front end of an '89 Dodge to a '63 chassis. And the next thing you know, Ben's driving through the down the road, and the front end of the truck falls off. Kerplane. Can I give you a tow, sir? Do you need to call an Uber? 63 originally had a solid front axle. Well, why change it? Just leave it alone. It's fine. It wasn't broken. Why do you gotta go and mess with it? There's insurance for a reason. Yes, but usually when they look back and they go, yeah, sir, you're at fault for this happening. Oh, that's probably where I should have gone out, right to the main road right there. Dang it. It's a little bit of a narrow coming in and getting home. Dip. Because it originally rode like a brick. Well, I can understand that. Drove a top kick for the first time in years today. My landscaper friend who I do the welding for, he had one of his guys not come into work today, so he was down a driver. So he was able to get one of his trucks to the job site, but he needed the other one that had these limestone. I'm gonna call them tablets, but they're they're slabs. That's weird. We'll call them slabs. That's more the word I'm needing. Limestone slabs. And he called me, and so I drove over to his shop, got in the truck, and drove that old top kick over. It was like driving the old Schwann truck back in 2002, just a couple of years ago. His Allison transmission doesn't sound quite right, doesn't act quite right. There's certain times where you get it going, and you're doing had it doing a couple different speeds, mid 30s and then mid 40s, where it all of a sudden couldn't figure out what gear it wanted to be in. Which was a bit of a problem. Prices be darned here. We're not going to pay any attention to those. Hey, it actually loaded right in here. Every time I tested it, it didn't load right. What was I saying? Crap nuts. I hate when I do that. But yeah, no, oh yeah. It was like it couldn't figure out what gear it wanted to be in. Bouncing back and forth, and the RPMs are jumping back and forth, and it's shaking the cab, and it's like, okay, I've had enough of this. We got there in the end. It wasn't, earth-shattering, but it wasn't quite exactly. Whoa, easy skipping. Steering on this thing is so touchy. Now let's see here. Oh no, that's right. Down. Put on this button. There. Should look about like that. Alright, let's drive it over here. It's a little too quick to full speed if you ask me. Otherwise it kind of looks okay. I definitely weld like a farmer. It's not like us professionals. I gotta weld a frame up for he's doing an outdoor patio. What do you mean oh, really? Okay, fine. We'll really look at this. I'm gonna load an excavator like a farmer. How do you like this? I love this bin. The bigger the glob, the better the job. Yeah, no, right. You know what? The more the seed in the ground in one spot, the more likely it is you're gonna grow a crop. Ah, no. Ha 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 ha! Okay, stop now. Okay. All joystick right here, baby. That is so much fun. Doesn't go in reverse very fast, does it? Alright, let's... I don't think that was bad for a loading job. For my first time actually ever really driving that thing, I just kind of made sure it worked for the game before I put it in the server. Otherwise, right now we'd be modding the stupid thing because I had to do that earlier to get it to work. All right, let's take this bad boy home. Not the best spot, but it's about the only excavator out there. That's worth a darn. I have no idea how big the bucket is. We're gonna go get some coal with it though. Wrap up today. Not exactly square on there, am I? Oh well. Horseshoes and hand grenade. It's close. That's how Ben Wells. Horseshoe. What was that? A little bit of horseshoe, a little bit of hand grenade. We're good. I'm gonna try to take it down that narrow pathway too. Probably an epic fail. Probably the probably the worst thing I could possibly do. But I'm going to do it anyway. Just so long as I don't go by it. Or tip the whole thing over. I could go in here, but no, no, no. We're going for a much harder position. My hands shake too bad to be ever. Ah, we gotta get together. Me, you, a little bit of welding, and I'm sure I've got some sort of job I could have you do. We could swap jobs. Bring it home, baby. Bring it home. Look at that. Okay, well, so far so good, which is really kind of scary. This is where it might get real. Oh no, we're gonna make that like nobody's business. That would be fun. Daniel, he's coming up to his family farm down in central Illinois, and we, depending on scheduling, we may meet halfway between his family farm and where I'm currently at, because I'm not going to be down there. And so, say hi, have some pizza. I don't know, something. We haven't figured it out yet. He just kind of dropped it on me today. He goes, probably meet you on Sunday. I was like, I might be available Sunday. Then I made the wife mad, so I was like, let me put her in a good mood again before I ask her to drive down there. Shh, she's not watching. It's okay. This is still my absolute favorite. Hey, look at that. Isn't that cool? How can that not be cool? I love these giant low loaders that you see going down the road. Oh, that's not interesting. I thought that was interesting. It's like, oh, there's a back door. There's no back door there. That would have been bad. There's some bushes as I drive randomly across the terrain. But yeah, I haven't welded stick. I mean, the hardest part I ever found about stick was 7018, 7024. Those rods, they They just if you don't uh, get them right and run it all the way through, well then that the coating gets on the tip, and not anyone. I can make some pretty ugly ones, let me tell you. This up here. Probably the only thing I've ever had problems with. And then the other thing is TIG. Oh, forget about it. I'm terrible at TIG. Uppy uppy. Is it the trailer that's got this messed up? That's why it's acting so weird? Oh, yeah. Aha! Aha! Okay, so what is the deal here? It was being all funky trying to come off there. I just gotta drive the thing down there. This is gonna take a minute. Put the cruise control on. But yeah, no. I don't know what project. Maybe sometime I'll talk my wife into getting us a camper and that she would go camping in. And I'll need trailer brakes, and I'll bring it to you and say, hey Ben, let's do brakes on this thing. Let's add trailer brakes to it. You can do some real easy project that you think's easy, and I'll do some welding that I think's easy, that you think's hard, and we'll switch jobs, and everybody will be happy. Down to the coal pit. Here we go, baby. Got flashers? Nope. Headlights? Nope. What do I have? Anything? I can honk. That's right, folks. This is the way we excavate. Okay, I'm done now. I'll stop. I hadn't hit the button yet. You probably need something bigger than a van. No, it's going to have to be the minivan. Because then you're going to have to talk her into spending money that we don't want to spend, that we probably don't have, that we aren't allocating for a vehicle to pull a trailer that I have to talk her into in the first place. There's only so much I can do. So, if you want to talk her into, you know what? Let's just make it easy, Ben. Get ready. You should know what's coming now. Just give me some of your farmer money, and I'll just go buy everything I need, and we'll just call it good. Yes, I know. I'm a funny guy. Anyway, one of these days I gotta come by Indiana and say hi, because I'm dying to see your sweater vest. and a $75,000 trailer. Yes, goosenecks are the best, because that way you get an island in your kitchen. Okay. All right, here we go. This is where it gets real. Okay, we're up. Now can I dig? I need to move the thumb out of the way. I haven't actually. What's your weather been? The temps? Yeah, they've been dropping here as well. It's it's back down to the 60s here. Thumb not get out of the way anymore. It does. There we go. Oh, hey, Anik. I said I should be on in a couple of hours. That would have been put it about 9 o'clock. It's not 9 o'clock yet. All right. And we are not getting anything here. Look, Ma. It's empty. Darn it, I can get it in position though. Mother of pearl. I think you smell like poop. Can I empty this yet? No, not quite. Mother of biscuits. Fine, take the other one. I'm gonna bring a wheel loader over and we'll see what we can't do. That's not what I want. Too busy reading chat, worried about meat and driving. There we go. I'm not sure. I don't think it's that cold here. It is. Do I have weather channel somewhere? Ah, there's a weather channel. Let's see, and then I need to go back to home, back to oh, here's depot. Oh, it's 48 right here and right now. Never mind. It's gotten a lot chillier than I thought. And it's supposed to get down to 42-ish tonight. Okay, I should go. Thanks for the conversation and on the fusing of two metals. And any time, 60 right now. Okay, Anik, you can go away. Of course, it's Wisconsin. I need the colder weather because colder weather means people don't walk and snow comes, and it's good for my business. Because money is good for my business. Wait a minute. No, money's not good for my business. Making money is good for business, but or something like that. Okay. Oh, I thought this thing was missing its front loader. Oh, yeah, it's bucket. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Hang on. We gotta activate this whole diddly kebubbas. Okay. Lock the differentials. And yippee-ki-yay-ki-yo, here we go. Oh, dang! That screwed up the camera. Shoot, golly. I'm gonna be stuck fighting my way out of this mess. I could just move the other one. Or drive through it because there's no collision on it. Well, we're still gonna try and finish mining here. Or finish the stream with some coal mining. Even though I don't know why the excavator bucket didn't fill. That's kind of perplexing. Living on the edge. Aerosmith? Nobody? Whoa! Yeah, that's not right. that didn't look even close to being right. Alright. Roll in here. Well, here, maybe the problem. Oh, there we go. Being funny, the coal is. Maybe it wasn't the excavator at all. Come up alongside you, little friend. Running something very hard, very aggressive. that there. Let's see how this thing does now. Now, doesn't seem to have helped. Are we still spinning a tire? We're still spinning a tire. There's no difference there. Let's try it like that. In the trailer. Or in the truck bed. Whatever. Dump bed. The something something. That's brake. Brake is good. Brake's not what I want. So I've got the back end as being green now. Should mean it's off. Which is back in now. Alright, so now if we put 7 back on. No, 9 back on. Nope, 8 back on. Off. On. Makes no bloody difference. I should be getting more. Take 7 and 8 off. Can you tell? No, I can't tell. Dirty, how you doing, bud? 7 and 8 back on. Nothing. 9 off. And on. Yeah, so I've turned everything off and on, and it doesn't seem to make a hill of beans with the difference. I wonder if this thing's torque ratios, not ratios. What am I looking for here? If it's I can see it in my head. Oh God, I hate knowing stuff that I can't say. Oh, for sure. ASD, how you doing? Yeah, I pretty much got the lay of the land figured out with the map. Having some trouble with some different vehicles though. Namely my new excavator. Just gonna. There we go. There we go. Nice and gentle. Just gonna break you. Added some new mods, trying to get this thing to pull out of here better. But it's not having it. Let's see, you come out of here, and it just, that tire's up in the air. And I mean, I've messed with the differentials, the 4-wheel drive, everything. She doesn't want to move it. But it's like, you know, the torque to RPM ratios are not right. Like I should have more torque than what it's giving me at this. Let's just, yeah, performance, blah, blah, blah. GS field to open vehicles. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Vehicle, debug, physics. Okay, take a look at this here. So our available power is all over the joint. You can see it's just not right. It's basically 163, but it's jumping up and down, left and right. And it's just, I mean, RPMs are not even right. Well, if we get a hold of them, and you can see, I mean, we don't even get to the graph yet. And it's really starting to twig out. Something's not right here. Yeah, so you can see it. What's our base RPM? Our base RPM is 750. I wonder if I adjust that. I bet if I adjust the base RPM up to like 1,000, I bet that would match the curves. I bet that would fix this. Should we try it? I don't have anybody else on here with me. Let's try that real quick. I got just a few minutes. Once we hear it. Save. Quit. Great. Ben's sending me more pictures. We're gonna pop open my mods file, and we're gonna go to. Is this one it? It was a Volvo. Shovel for the. Yes, that's it. Okay, we're gonna unzip this file. See if we can't fix this thing right now. But South Dakota's are. Oh man, I wish we could get the snow. That would make my job so much more beneficial. Make money. So yeah, when it snows, I'll load Thunder Monkey in the does. Is that what I want? Is that does it get me to where I want to be? Ah, here we go. Yes. So minimum's at 750. Let's crank this up to 1,000. 1,000 RPM. Then the torque scale. It's going to throw the torque scale way off. I know it is. Let's change it to 1. Let's save that. I can fiddle with it. Time to move. What? No, the snow's great. Yeah, it's been sending me stuff. All right, quit. Oh, shoot, I can't leave that in there like that. Mods. I need to go back in there. I need to zip this back up. 7-zip. We will, there we go. Put that back into mods. Yes, I want to replace it. And then we're going to cut that. We're going to just throw this on my desktop. If I need to fiddle with it more later, I can. But for now, that should give me a really good idea whether or not I fixed it or not. I'm not sure if this will fix it or break it more. Join. No, not join. Create. Okay. I'm selling my scooter for $300 when I got it for $50. I'll give you $25 for it. I'll even come pick it up. $15 and I'll pay you shipping. Does that help? Why is that not picking up the game? There we go. Oh, maybe not. Come on. All right. Final offer. $100, but you write it here. I'll pay you the gas. All right. Let's see here. That puts me, okay. Okay, well. I think I made it worse. Because we're really not moving now. That seemed to move it farther away from the torque scales, didn't it? Almost like I need to take the RPM down the other direction. You can see, yeah, you can see there I just got, it's got no giddy up and goey. All right. One more time. And hostel say, fine. The microtel though, nothing fancy. And you take me to breakfast. your treat. All right, one more time. Nope. Okay, so... Oh, here we are. 1,000. Let's change this to, let's go the other direction. 500. Save. God only knows what that was up on my upstairs. I'm hoping it was just somebody falling out of the bathroom toilet. Can you fall out of the toilet? That's what we're going with. All right, now we're going to put that in the mods. And we're going to replace. Okay, and we're going to relaunch this. By the way, Perkins is not far from there. We'll go there. I like pancakes with lots of syrup, lots of maple syrup, just ridiculous amounts of maple syrup. Let's see here. Normally I do this in single player, but I don't have the patience to drive the stupid tractor up to the pit. It's too far. Not doing it. Oh, I learned something about the global company script today. Completely didn't even realize it. We'll check that out before we actually test this machine. That way I can do all my brooding and grumpiness after. This thing 500 RPM. Okay, so if we go, oh, it doesn't do it in multiplayer. It's only in single player. Oh, it was like left control something or other, and it gave you all the equipment. It was super, all your production, I should say. Reverse. Bucket in the air. And that seemed to fix nothing. No, we're still a mile away from those torque curves. See, that's a thing. Will this thing even pull out empty? I mean, it's empty. Or it's gonna be empty. And it still can't pull its own weight. That's a problem. Just a wee bit of a problem. It's like, for some reason, it's... See, we're like 80 horsepower. There's more digging for another time. More digging, God, I hate more digging. If you've ever modded before, and you know what you're doing, you know this isn't easy. If you've ever modded before and you don't know what you're doing, you know how insanely difficult this truly is. So let's put this back to 750, not 7500. Put this back to 1.7. Motor configuration. Default. Brake force. Oh, brake force. Normal RPM. It's got to be like in somewhere. It's something to do with this. All right. Well, let's have a wee. I'm gonna end the stream with a wee bit of fun. That's what I'm just gonna. Because I'm gonna solve this. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna cut this from desktop, and we'll throw that in my mods folder in the proper spot. All right, and now we're gonna cut that. All right, so now let's go back into the game. This time we're gonna go single player. Hey, Big Joe, how you doing, bud? I'm just wrapping up, trying to solve a problem I've got. No, we'll go career. It doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just give me something with money. Yep, and we'll activate this bad boy. That's what we'll go with. And it'll be good. It'll be. I'm Scottish. It'll be. Come on, sweetie, let's go. I hope not with the lawnmower. That would be bad. All right, so let's just buy us that beast. There it is. Okay, buy that. No, we're gonna lease that because I don't have the money for it. Now I need to debug the physical on this. What? Yes. Vehicle. Debug. Physics. There we go. Alright. The motor RPM is 500. That's about 750 where this when you want somewhere's gonna try to chisel plow on if it's got 30 acres. It's pretty. Oh, gotcha. Yes, well, it actually makes total sense. When I want some wares, as in stuff that he's selling on another game that I'm playing alongside him and some other guys, to let him know he's gonna hop into Farm Simulator and he's going to do some chisel plowing, and he's gonna be there for a while. That's what that meant. So it made sense to me, not to you. Totally understand that one. So the RPM, oh, I didn't change it. Okay, so change that. Actually, let's do this. This is 750. And I don't know. 0, 1. Remember that was 0.45. Torque 0.9. I'm just I know you can't see it, but I'm totally playing with numbers right now and hoping for the best. And then we're going to reload this vehicle. Oh, that screwed with the torque scale, all right. Now the RPMs are locked at 750. And they don't come up for a while. Okay, so what did I change here? What did I changed torque, normal torque. This was 0.45, torque is 0.99711. So if we change this to 2.5, let's say we change it to that, shall we? Okay, let's change it to 0.125. 125, give it, we need something coming out the low end here. Um, let's make that number even smaller. I don't know if this is working or not. All right, thanks, Anik. Um, attack this. This is a hill I can attack-ish. See, I'm not... It's just not getting there. The RPMs actually drop. They're all over the place, and the horsepower goes in the toilet. Why? Why does it do that? I don't... What am I doing wrong here? Let's go, let's change this to... Change that to... Well, just jack that number way the heck up. That messed with the curves. See that white line's all... Alright, so that messes with that there. Whoa, hello. I just had craziness happen. Change that back to 0.45. Alright, Dirty. Take care, man. We will see you. That's cross between shout at you and see you later. Okay, those. It will now. It's spinning the tire now. I don't get the... So you've got these torque scales and normal RPMs and how they change. Minimum forward gear ratio. What happens if I change that? Change this back to 0.9. And let's change this to, I don't know. Let's go something stupid. From 19 to 49. Sounds good to you? I knew you'd agree. She just loses it. Let's check something here. Make sure I'm not screwing this up. Okay, we're parked right next to it. And this tractor climbs like nobody's business. Yes, I know it's got supposed tracks, but that's more really like wheels according to the game. And it went through there just fine. So let's go to my mods. Let's find something. Here's the Oliver. Oh, at least then I could take out. Where's the XML? Here we are. So if I take this and find the A prime now, okay, here we go. So that's the so consumer configurations. Just checking these two next to each other. 19.7, 19. Oh, cancel that. Let's change this. To points. Let's make these two match. Max 4 gear ratio is 130. That is 60. 60, 45. But see these 86, 86 to 88, 1 to 72, and then 1, 7, 15, 25. And that's where this has different power altogether. 122. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't get what. Oh, and then there's differentials torque ratios, max speed ratio. I don't know what most of these mean. 175, 12, 13, 11, 13, 13. These are different between the two. Let's mess with these. Huh? Yeah? Differential torque ratio 0.5. But why are there three? Why are there three differentials? What does that have? I don't. God, I wish I knew what half this stuff meant. If I just knew what it meant, I mean, I might have a clue. No, maybe have a clue. It's got to be in here in these configurations, someplace. It's got to be in here. Cameras, and then we get into motorized field types, and then configuration value default. I wonder if I take this, how bad could I screw this up? So we're gonna go from we're talking, what are we talking here? 105. If we go from motor configurations, and we just snap that part out, right? We go all the way down to differentials. Let's take it down to differentials. We're going to copy that. We're going to go back to the Volvo. And we're going to delete and paste. Oh, whoops. We're going to take out the differentials. Bang. take this one out too. Save that. Let's see if it works. Invalid configuration. No type specified. Whoops. Whoops. I think I made a boo-boo. Where's Notepad? Where the heck is Notepad? Okay, so let's go. Edit, undo, undo, edit, undo, edit. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go grab this again. Let's just grab the motor configurations. Leave the differentials alone. Motor configurations, copy, boom, motor configurations. Boom. Save that. Now we'll go back, try this again. Well, we have action here now. Or 20 horsepower, okay. She still won't climb that wall. In fact, she's worse off now than she was before. And I changed motor configuration. So our torques, let's just change this to 1.2. That should pop that horsepower into gear. That'll get me out of the vehicle. Will you climb the hill, sweetheart? RPMs drop, horsepower drops in the toilet. We're really pushing 280 horsepower. Guess that's pretty good. But I can't still get it to climb this hill. I'm still on the gas, by the way. Oh, I'm just about. Transmission. Maximum forward gear ratio 130. Oh yeah, that's what I changed it from. If you're holding back because you want me to learn this, feel free to step up and say, here's what you're doing wrong. Let's change these numbers. These torque ratios are different. They look like they're per axle. So changing them makes any difference. Oh! 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 I killed it! Oh! I killed it! My 3,000. I love. Okay. Refuel the vehicle. I burned all my gas. Okay, maybe I went a little aggressive with that vehicle. Available power. 4. I'm sorry. I'm gonna control eventually. Not today, though. Okay, all right. Let's fix those numbers. We had power, though. Oh my god. Oh, shut up, a damn cannon. No gas. Okay, all right. Woo. All right. Okay. All right. So let's change those from zero. 0.5 to 1.5. Maybe that was quite aggressive. Some of these numbers you can change dramatically. It makes more of a difference than others. It doesn't make a difference at all. Okay, let's try 0.6. We'll go up by a tenth rather than as much as we did. Oh, that was good stuff. Okay. All right. Oh man. Where did it? Oh no, that stuck that over here. All right, let's try this. Okay. And no. I just need to leave. No. Ah. Reset. Okay, that's better. Oh, shut up, damn. Ooh, that's better. Making some progress now. I'm actually climbing the hill. Okay, so that's good. Okay, let's. Oh, I should have looked at. They were right there on the screen. Those numbers. I should have looked at those in the beginning. Let's change that to 0.7 and 0.7, and let's reload this bad boy again. That's a pretty aggressive hill there. Okay, all right, I'm liking this. My horsepower is a little out of whack now, but my RPM, I can't go for it again. Now I can't climb the hill. I thought I had something there. I have negative RPM. Hmm. 0.6 seemed to work. 0.7 seemed to say no. Well, all right. Max speed ratio. Let's go 0.6. How do we go 0.8? Let's go up one more time. Let's change the bottom ratio as well. There's 3 numbers I'm fiddling with. God help me. All right, sweetheart. 284 horsepower, only 1800 RPM. Nope. We lose it all together. Oh, I still like being shot out of a cannon. That was way funnier. Oh, man. Okay, so let's change this back to 0.5. And this to 0.6. This to 0.6. See if we can climb the hill now. See if that still brings us back. Because a minute ago this worked. She locked down into another gear and she's grabbed. And I don't know what's different. It's not giving up spinning a wheel either. whale poop. Anyway, I know, kind of got completely derailed here at the end, guys. Sorry about that. I hope you've enjoyed it to some degree tonight. Those were all 0.5 on the other one. So maybe we're changing the wrong number. And max speed ratio. Let's take it down. So that's 75. Let's take it to 0.5. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope next time we do this again, one, my vehicles will work right. Two, you have some laughs, and you'll bring your friends as well. That would be awesome. Climb that hill. Climb it. There was a difference there. Something's different here. Alright, let's go back to that speed ratio thing one more time. Maybe that was it. Maybe that's going to give us a fixer. Let's take this down to 0.25. We dropped it from 1.75 to 5. I have no idea what I'm changing or why it changes it, but we're changing it anyway. Because, well, I've got numbers and I can fiddle with them. Welcome to land of modding. And poking and hoping. 284 horsepower. Climb the hill! Why won't you climb the hill? Alright, give me something else. Give me... Yeah, you're 0.5 and 1.8 the whole way. RPMs are matching up the same way. Horsepower is about equivalent. But it doesn't die. 0.5 and 1.8. 0.5 and 1.8. 0.5 and 1.8. That's actually higher than what this was originally. I didn't check out the third one. I've got mine set at 1.1. Oh, it's also, they're all three at 1.8. Alright, let's make it match a stock game tractor. Instead of 1.1, there you go, 1.8. Save it. Might have to open one of their XMLs and steal the information and just be done with it. Of course, that might not even fix it. Get off your horn or I'll crush you. Did I forget to save it? Looks that way. Looks like I forgot to save it. Yes, I did. No, wait, what? No, I changed these numbers. Why didn't it oh, did I reload the do I have to reload the specific vehicle? Really? Yeah, there we go. Huh? Must be vehicle specific. Doesn't just reload everything. My bad. Climb it! Farther than before. Well, for one other thing. When in doubt, go with ridiculous numbers. You're bound to see a change. So we're going to go from 1.8 to 5. Because that's going to make everything better. Or we're going to blow up our tractor. All right, here we go, sweetheart. Climb the hill. Yeah. No. 10 usage air, motor PTO load, max fuel on vehicle acceleration, motor load. But I don't know. I fiddle with this thing about everywhere. I don't know how to do it right now, and I've only made it worse. The RPMs just die. Fifteen, 14, 13, 12, and then it'll just shut down. I give up. Okay, that's just where I'm at. I give up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask some people for help because it's I don't know. I don't know. In case you missed it, I don't know. Oh, God, I hate that. Anyway, anyway. Really do thank you guys for watching, especially here at the end where I just want to beat on the spell with a hammer and I can't really get to it because it's inside my computer, and that would be detrimental to my overall gaming experience to take a hammer to my CPU. So for the time being, guys, thank you very much for watching. Share this with your friends. I hope you return back next time while I continue to be frustrated by farm sim and modding, and maybe make some progress or figure some things out. So for today, I will see you guys next time. Bye for now. Just as soon as I figure out where the button's at. Where's the...